morning, 8:30, he shuffles through the cafe gate. Same old table, same old view, coffee black and a donut too. Leaves $1 by his plate, tips his hat and won't stay late. Starts the car and heads for home. Another morning on his own. TV talking soft and low. 4 or 5 hours come and go. Falls asleep there in his chair. Wakes to find his old dogs there. Takes them walking down the street. Stops to greet the folks he'll meet. Waves at children passing by. He's just that friendly, quiet guy. You may see him every day, nod hello and walk away. But there's a lifetime in that man, more than strangers understand. Respect the old man, you don't know where he's been. Time can weather someone's face, but it can't erase what's seen. Those slow hands were steady once. Those tired legs once took a stand. There's a lifetime hiding underneath that quiet, gray-haired man. Let him have his coffee, let him have his peace. Let the weight he's carried finally find release. You don't need to know his story, you don't need to understand. Just offer him a little kindness and respect the old man. 60 years have slipped away since he was young and shipped away. Hard as rock and cold as steel, he learned too soon how not to feel. Vietnam was heat and rain, mud and fear and loss and pain. Every shadow, every sound could mean another man went down. Friends beside him disappeared, boys grew old inside a year. Some came home and carried on, some were simply gone. Now he sits there sipping slow, keeping things you'll never know. You'd never guess that gentle face once fought to leave another place. He won't tell you what he's done, he won't count them one by one. Some old doors stay closed for good, maybe that's the way they should. Respect the old man, don't judge him by today. You don't know the roads he walked or what he gave away. You see glasses, silver hair, a weathered smile, a shaking hand. You don't see the young man who came home from Vietnam. Let him have his silence, let him have his space. Don't demand an explanation for every line upon his face. You don't have to share his memories, you don't need to understand. Just offer him a little kindness and respect the old man. Some nights sleep won't settle in, old ghosts start their march again. Faces cross a darkened room, gone for years, but back too soon. There's the fear he never shows, there's regret that no one knows. Names he hasn't said in years still can bring those quiet tears. Questions buried in his chest, things that never came to rest. Things he hopes that God can see weren't as simple as they seemed. Things he did to make it through, things he wishes weren't still true. Things no prayer can quite forget, things he carries with him yet. Still he rose and carried on, built a life when war was gone. Found a reason, found a way, and Maybe courage isn't loud. Maybe strength avoids the crowd. Maybe brave is coming home and facing memories alone. Maybe victory isn't grand. Maybe it's just coffee in your hand. Two old dogs, an evening air, a worn-out couch, a favorite chair. Maybe peace is sleeping late, a morning donut on a plate, a neighbor waving from the drive, and being grateful you're alive. Maybe after all he's known, peace is simply coming home. So respect the old man, he's earned these quieter years. He's paid enough in memories, he's spent enough in tears. Let him walk his dogs at sunset, let him linger with his cup, let him doze there by the TV till he feels like getting up. Let him wave at all the children, let him laugh and take his time. Let him leave the past behind him, though it never leaves his mind. Because the man you see before you, bent a little old and gray, once stood tall beside young men who never saw another day. So when you meet that old man, don't pretend you understand. Look him in the eye, give him a smile, maybe shake his hand, and respect the old man. Tomorrow morning, 8:30, he'll shuffle through that cafe gate. Same old table, same old you, coffee black, and a donut too. He'll smile and say, good morning friend, and quietly his day begins. You'll never know what those old eyes have seen. He doesn't need you to, after all these years. Maybe ordinary was the victory.